Now, the Member of Parliament for Daboya-Mankarigu, Alhaji Mahama Asei Seni, who doubles as the Deputy Minister for Health, has visited the Busunu portion of the 25-kilometer Daboya-Chachele-Busunu stretch road after portions of the road were actually washed away by floods from Upper West region through to the White Volta. Now, Savannah regional correspondent Isaac Nonya joins us live with more. Isaac, do tell, what has the Member of Parliament observed on his visit so far? What exactly has he been saying?
Well, the Member of Parliament did not miss words when he lamented over the kind of jobs that contractors who possibly do not understand the terrain of a particular area and then to execute work, we later turn on to hand them. In the area of where he was talking about, the Daboya-Chachele-Busunu road, he said the place was a low area which needed to be raised up. And for that matter, the contractor needs to come back to site and really look at the thing and then to bring it up to speed the way the people want. We look at let's listen to him and hear what he has to say on that.
Before I move, because I also want to move to the Daboya area, and I don't want to move to the Daboya area without a solution. Then he called me to tell me that he has made the contractor and the consultant to move to the site. So I called the contractor. He said, "Oh, despite his machines there." I called my DC, hopefully my DC, and he said, "Oh, the man has reported. He's bought a grailer," and I asked him whether he has seen tipper trucks, because the man told me he's bought 2 tipper trucks and chippings. Then I believe in empirical evidence. He said yes. So this morning, I decided to laugh, come and see things for myself, and be able to witness what is happening, so that it's not going to be a contention any longer. And I keep on telling my people, if you're a leader and people are sending you signals, you don't come and just stand and say you are lamenting. No, you come to sort of solution. And this is the temporary solution. We all agree, as you interview the engineer, this is a temporary solution. We are going to make sure that the people can cross for now. And after this, we'll have to go back to redesign the whole route. Because I have the feeling that if the gradient have been raised from the bridge up to this level and the big gutters, I think this disaster wouldn't have occurred. So it's a lesson for all of us and a proper lesson for the engineers and the contractors.
The point you raised goes to confirm the concern I raised before the engineer, that this seems to be like a study job done earlier.
You see, sometimes there's something I have discovered in this part of the country. Because we have flat land, when they're designing roads, they don't perceive these obstacles. They don't feel like, oh, up here, there are no obstacles and you can do a lot of things. It is when it rains. So I always tell the engineers that if you want to see Northern Road proper and be able to do better bridges, come during the rain season. Because you can see a stream, something that is like the size of a gutter in Accra. And if you come and offend, think that, oh, this is like a gutter shape, rainy season, you'll be revealed.
Now, that is the real situation. But Isaac, you have been speaking as well to the engineer and the MCE. What have they been sharing with you?
Mr. Tamon Seidu said that the fact that what has been washed away doesn't mean that the contractor did a shoddy job, and said days back, after the years back, the 2017 up to date, the greater portion of the road is still intact, unlike the one that has been washed away. And then it's a measure that they will agree with the engineers from the highways to make sure they fix it once and for all.
Beyond that, in the imminent term, or in the immediate term, I should say, we've seen what they are doing. But the engineer, as far as responsibility is concerned, what has he been sharing? Yes,
specifically, things that he wanted to put in place was what they were doing. But he said going forward, they need to agree on the way forward. Judging from what they start, the engineers on the highway gave them the quotation and what they should do as to the type of culvert they should put there. But this time, they're also going to give out their own proposals for the highways considered, and they're able to do a better job this time around. Let's listen to what he has to say regarding the way forward on the bridge.
We are putting together a report, and within the report, we are putting in our proposal to the Ghana Highway Authority. We are suggesting a series of box culverts which will contain much bigger volumes of water within this stretch, a number of them, so that they could also consider it if they deem it fit. When the water subsides, then we can put in the culverts later. But now, what we are much interested in is to fill the place, to make it more trouble for the residents to have access on the road.
So knowing the place and then per your survey, could it be that you didn't foresee what we are witnessing today? Understand that the road is more like is low and need to be raised up more than where the level it is now.
Well, this place, it is only this year. For about 5 years ago, when the road was filled up to this level.
I know, but it's located within the valley area.
Yes,
unlike the other aspect of it.
Yes, per the GHA design, they put in a series of pipe culverts in between the bridge and the village in here. So always when the flood comes, it's always at the embankment. It has never crossed. But this situation tells us that the initial covers that DHA proposed was not enough. So that's why we are saying we are also putting our proposal across